Let's do this. Where the battery at? What up, though? Roddy Rod, Big Business. You know what it is, man. We finally here. Marvel's The Defenders Season 1. So, yes, I was really anticipating this season. Really looking forward to this. I don't watch too much TV, so this was my most anticipated thing on TV, on Netflix, etc., all that. Alright, but before we get into this, make sure you check out my top 5, ranking the 5 Marvel Netflix seasons. Daredevil Season 1 and 2, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, Iron Fist, all that. Alright, putting it and ranking them. And also, let you know, this is the spoiler review. Alright, so spoilers, there you go. You ready? So let's go. So off the top, I gotta say, I was anticipating this, highly anticipating this, so I was a little let down, a little underwhelmed by this. I mean, there are definitely some great moments in it, but as a whole, it just didn't feel like it lived up to the spectacle it's supposed to be. As you know, like I expected this to be like my favorite out of all the shows. You know, I love Daredevil. I love Jessica Jones, surprisingly. Really liked Luke Cage. Especially the beginning. I loved the first half of Luke Cage. Iron Fist wasn't that great. But his character was better in this than he was in his show, so what didn't I love about this? It has its slow points, alright? And for this being an 8 episode as opposed to 13 episodes, everything else, I thought that would fix that. But now I kind of feel like this should have just been like a 2.5 hour long movie or something. Like, they could really cut some of this stuff out, especially since we know all these characters already. Like, it's cool to play catch up with them, but we don't have to spend this much time with these individual characters. We came here for the group, and then you introduce some new villains, which is great. So I don't know. It drags in some points. All right, even start with the first episode. I actually saw the first episode real early before work Friday, and I was going to like try to do a review before I went to work, but it got real close to me being late for work, so I couldn't do it. I didn't want to be late for work. And on top of that, I wasn't too impressed with the first episode, so I was like, why even do that? You know, just come back from work and check out a couple episodes before you try to put a review up real quick. So yeah, the first episode was really just playing catch up. And it's playing catch up from funny perspectives because, like, Luke Cage went to jail at the end of his show. So I was really looking forward to seeing how he dealt with that, how he coped with that, and how does he get out. And it just opens up with him getting out of jail. Like, okay, like I was really wondering how he's gonna do his time. It just opens up with him. He did his time. He's out. Like, okay, why would you even go to jail then if that's just how you're gonna start this off? Oh, okay, that just straight killed the whole climax of his show. You know, Jessica Jones at the end of her show, she was getting back in the business, doing her PR work, and this just opens up with her not doing PR work anymore for some reason. I guess it got to her. I guess it has been 2 years since her show. Maybe that has something to do with it, but it was just me personally a little confusing trying to catch up and seeing and just how they glossed over the end of their own shows. Of course, Danny Rand was fitting perfectly. We just saw his show, so we went right into his. He actually has the first scene in the season. So that, and then we deal with Matt Murdock dealing with not being Daredevil anymore and how it's killing him. I mean, look, let's get into the little nitpicks I didn't like so we can get to the real good stuff. If you saw my review of the seasons, the other 5 seasons, then you know that Daredevil Season 2, I actually loved the beginning of it with Punisher. Didn't care for the whole Elektra part. And, you know, just her and Matt's relationship. Because let's be clear, the bitch is crazy. Like, dude, stop. The bitch is crazy. Stop fucking with her, mate. Y'all can call me insensitive all you want, but the bitch is crazy. So, for her to play a key role in this, which I already knew was coming, but yeah, once again, I wasn't really feeling it. She was cool when she was on screen being a badass, this and that, but when it got to her and Matt Murdock's whole relationship, I was like, man, cut this shit, man. Like, kill her. Like, kill this bitch. Fuck her. Damn, get to work, homie. Especially with Daredevil being my favorite of the characters. When it slows down to that and him getting emotional, I understand it's this character. So, whatever. Personally, I wasn't feeling that. Like I said, it's crazy how, you know, we got 8 hours to do this stuff, but they cut some of the stuff out that I personally really wanted to see. Like, for instance, a lot of stuff for Luke Cage, like, there's those moments, like at the end, and at the end where the police rush in, you know, they got them all surrounded, whatever, they got with guns out. And then Luke Cage was like, I'm not going to let this happen. And then the next scene, they're just all walking out. I'm like, okay, so what happened? Like, you're not going to show the glorious stuff he does. It's the same thing when he's with Danny Rand, and they got covered, and they show their faces. And then cuts the next scene, they just, you know, throw him through the wall and he's walking out. I'm like, man, why is y'all... What happened in there? How you just can't do that. You just can't slow pan to this face, and then show the problem solved. Like, what happened in there? Even when, I guess, Jessica Jones, y'all tell me if this is just me, but even the scene where they were all in the restaurant except for Jessica Jones, and Electra comes in, you know, and somebody drives a car through the restaurant and hits her because you hear the tire screech and all that stuff, and then you wait to see who gets out the car, and Jessica Jones walks in behind the car. So I'm kind of like, okay, so who was driving the car? Like, who did she get to commit suicide like that? First I thought maybe she threw the car. May y'all let me know. But after watching it again, I was like, okay, clearly somebody drove that car through there. You hear the engine revving and the tires squealing and everything, and nobody's in the car. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe I was just nitpicking too much, but some of the editing, it was just what just happened there. We are here for the main characters. You know, I understand that they have their own side characters that they bring into here, but like, yeah, show them, rallying them up, and put them in, you know, in protection. Like, I don't need constant scenes going back to them talking. Like, I'm sorry, I like y'all on the show, but with this, we kind of want to stick to the main plot. We don't have room for subplots in this show. Just stick to the main characters, show them and their chemistry, and let's get on. Like the only time I want to see the side characters is when they're actually conversating with one of the main characters. I don't need Foggy and I forgot her name, but I don't need him and her talking over the side, this and that. Claire, I understand, you know, when she's talking to somebody, because she practically is the Nick Fury at this thing. Even though Stick stole her role kind of when he stepped in, I really did like Stick, though, and I knew he was going to die. I'm like, yeah, she's going to kill him. So, I mean, but overall, it does have great scenes. Of course, the end of episode 3, was when it really just got great. The hallway scene, when they all meet up, that was beautiful. Run the Jewels playing. I don't know what Run the Jewels is doing to get all these spots in these shows and movies, but, you know, they doing their thing. First time Luke Cage and Iron Fist meet up, you know, when they go at with hands, that was great. When they talking, you know, that was great. Danny Rand acting like a little spoiled little kid. That was great. Everything in the restaurant was great. Like, everything with them together and really just talking and filling each other out. All that stuff was great. In the last episode, the big fight was great. You know, like I said, even though I'm sick of the whole Daredevil and Electra love thing, that argument they got going on, like, the bitch is crazy, kill her, get it over with, my nigga, get back to work, get back to the rooftops. That's great. Like, overall, it has great scenes in it. that I'm going to go back and watch. Actually, I did watch some Great Scenes Over Again, but it has so much other stuff in it that I feel kind of slow it down, even though, like, honestly, the story is not that complex for you to try to stretch it out. I guess they feel like they had to try. It still feels like they were trying to stretch it out to 8 episodes. You know, it still feels like they were trying to stretch it out to 8 episodes with some unneeded stuff. Like, this could have been 4 episodes, but I guess that's not really, you know, a deal you make with Netflix. So I understand. I kind of felt like this could have been a movie. Like, could cut back some of the episodes and hours and spend it on better production and CGI, because that shit in the elevator when they showed them, like, when Jessica Jones grabs the ropes elevator, I'm like, you can see some CGI right here, but it was a dope scene nonetheless. All the defenders, it was cool, but it wasn't epic like it should definitely be when you have these 4 characters. But it's definitely not Avengers, the Avengers of TV. They ain't even call themselves the Defenders. More street level, and even for a second there, it even feels like they even toned down, you know, the gore. Like, the one thing about these Netflix shows is they ain't been afraid to show the blood and the swearing, and get down to it. And yeah, it took a while for somebody's head to come off. So I was like, okay, there we go. Which was a dope fucking scene. Stick sliced White Hat's head clean the fuck off. He was so short that he was like, nah, the war is over. No, it's not. Woo! I can't wait for Daredevil season 3. Oh, that's another thing. The end. They spent a whole half hour, 20 minutes going through this whole, Daredevil is dead thing. We know that a season 3 of Daredevil has been stated. Like, we know a season 3 is coming. We know he's not dead. Like, I understand there is I guess we'll make a film between the characters so we can do that. But as an audience, we're just watching, like, me personally, I'm watching like, he's not dead, so why are y'all dragging this out so much? Like, why did he even have to try to sacrifice himself? And, like, the audience, you're not fooling me for a second. So I feel like that was no unnecessary thing. Maybe I'm just not having a good day, man. Maybe that's what it is, why I wasn't so crazy about this. But some of the choices they made in here, I was just like, why? You're not fooling me with that. What happened there? How'd you cut that out? I don't know. Maybe I'm really becoming a critic. But I don't know. I'm not going to rate this. I'm going to let you see it for yourself. It's on Netflix. But as a whole, I feel like it could have just been a nice 2.5 hour long movie. And it would have been a great movie. But as 8 hours of this, stretching some scenes out that I feel they need to be in, all this other side stuff that's going on, I could deal without. I could definitely shade the fat on this and just pretty much stick to our main 4 and what they got going on. Yeah. So let me know what y'all think about this. I might check it out again, actually. I might join them more and be on the lookout for my spoiler-free review. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Big business. I holla.